So, you finally managed to score a date with that little journalist you've been checking out, and you're not exactly a reader, so you're kinda afraid you're gonna look like an ignoramus. Well, don't worry, buddy, because OFM News has got you covered. This is the week that was. On Monday, Minister of Sport Fikile Razmataz Mbalula, also known as Beyonce's biggest man fan, or that old lady in the picture with Floyd Mayweather, announced his decision to revoke the privileges of 4 major sporting federations to host or bid to stage any major international event in the country. Mbalula said Athletics SA, Cricket SA, Netball SA and the SA Rugby Union have been penalised due to their failure to meet their transformation targets. Yambucks, that'll teach them. Less money coming into the country means less money for sports development and fewer disadvantaged players coming through the ranks of these unions. So yeah, you're showing them, Bucks. Several economists have already noted that Mbalula's decision could cost the country millions in foreign investment and revenue. But true to form, Mbalula won't be swayed by fancy neo-colonial terms and concepts like the economy. On Wednesday, Arts and Culture Minister Nathi Mthethwa told thousands gathered at the Giyani Stadium for Freedom Day celebrations that no one would remove Zuma from office. He said the constitution dictated that a president serve 5 years and nothing would change that. Because fuck accountability and fuck those fancy concepts like democracy and the people governing. You people need to learn who is in charge. I could say a lot more about this, but I kind of need this job, so let's move right along. Vodacom has 1 month to finalize their negotiations with the inventor of the Please Call Me service after the Constitutional Court ruled that they owe this man money for inventing the most irritating advancement in cellular phone technology ever conceived. Nkosana Makate could soon be a millionaire, and us, the victims of those late-night "please call, I need a lift" messages, won't get a cent. But we're still supporting the man because he's taking on the giant. He is the David that slew the Goliath that keeps overcharging us for data, and we love him for that. Next up, a civilian doctor working at the SA Army Infantry School in Oudtshoorn is accused of being a filthy pervert. The doctor allegedly sexually assaulted 2 female recruits during medical examinations. He was arrested and released on bail on Thursday. Yep, ladies, you can't even trust your doctor, which is why I offer my services as a lay gynecologist free of charge, and you can trust me. And then finally, what would a wrap of the weekly news be without our president suffering a defeat in court? The North Gauteng High Court ruled that the 2009 decision to withdraw 783, 78 and 3 charges of corruption against President Zuma should be set aside, and the NPA has to consider reinstating these charges. Now we wait for the ANC to release a statement saying this is a victory for Zuma, who's always wanted his day in court. Meanwhile, this was the reaction of Mmusi Maimane, DA leader, upon hearing the verdict.
Yes.
And now we cross to our analyst Mokgetsi for his take on Mmusi's reaction.
Whoa, Mmusi's happier than someone who just got a food parcel.
The NPA now has to decide whether it will reinstate the charges against Zuma. What do you think? Will Advocate Sean Abrams go against the man who appointed him? Now that you're somewhat informed, we still suggest tuning in to OFM News, the news in touch with your world, or checking out our Facebook and Twitter pages to stay up to date. This was the week that was.